from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Thursday, December 3rd, 2015. I'm Ann Gownley. We begin tonight with national news from California. While police say they know who massacred 14 people on Wednesday during a holiday party in San Bernardino, California, 28-year-old Saeed Rizwan Farouk and 27-year-old Tashfeen Malik. Their motives remain a mystery. He was born a U.S. citizen while she was on a K-1 visa under Pakistan passport. The two have been married for 2 years and have a 6-month-old daughter together. According to police, the pair left the baby with Farouk's grandmother before heading out. Police say they fired 65 to 75 rounds from rifles at the scene and had 1,600 rounds available in total. According to President Barack Obama, the mass shooting in California may have possibly been related to terrorism, but added that authorities still don't officially know. Obama added that it is still possible it was workplace related or that there were mixed motives. Obama is calling for people to wait for the facts before making any judgments until they get to the bottom of what exactly happened. The Wilkes-Barre Police Department has released a photo and description of a man wanted for drugs and escape. This is a photo of 29-year-old Joshua Gardler. He is about 6 feet tall with a thin build, brown hair, and blue eyes. He is known to shave his head and grow a beard. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is asked to call Officer Dan Duffy at 570-208-4118 or the Wilkes-Barre Police Department at 570-208-4200. During a budget work session, Luzerne County 911 Director said he's looking for 19 more employees. According to Director Fred Rosencrans, the agency lost 3 new hires to Lackawanna County, which pays a higher salary to the telecommunicators. Most of the 911 budget comes straight from the state. However, $1.1 million is budgeted from the county's general fund for next year. The increase under the 911 funding in Act 12 of 2015 increased the fee per line connected to emergency services. Rosencrans said that increase has brought in more revenue and he wants to use the greater funding to increase salaries for the staff. In his budget plan, telecommunicators' salaries will increase from $25,500 to $32,000, and senior staff would earn higher pay. Tuesday was the final budget work session planned before the December 15th budget voting meeting. Should council fail to pass a budget, the 2015 budget goes into effect for next year. Today, Congressman Lou Barletta supported the final version of the Student Success Act, which replaces No Child Left Behind. Most importantly, it will rescue federal funding for after-school programs such as the SHINE program, Schools and Homes in Education. Barletta championed this act with State Senator John Udechak. The bill, the conference report to accompany 1177, was negotiated by House and Senate conference and supplements No Child Left Behind, which is returning many educational decisions to states and localities. It passed the House 359 to 64 and now heads to the Senate. If it passes the Senate, it will be presented to President Barack Obama for his signature. Today, Barletta said, quote, "This is a banner day for the school children of northeastern Pennsylvania. We know that SHINE has touched so many families and given kids educational opportunities they otherwise wouldn't have had. SHINE is an alternative to kids getting in trouble or worse yet, joining gangs. And I am proud to have saved the program that supports school children who need it the most," unquote. For the first time in 5 years, homeowners in Weatherly can expect to see a tax increase. The school board held a meeting last night and reviewed the 2016-2017 fiscal year budget. The school district is facing a 5% increase on employee health care costs. Business manager David Marsiglio also presented a budget proposal that would increase the district's contribution to the public school employees' retirement system by over $124,000. Budget reports also revealed $13.75 million in expenditures and $11.56 million in revenue, a shortfall of over $2 million. If a solution is not found, the district would have to raise taxes by 17.49 mils or 43.23 mils. The current property tax rate in Weatherly is 40.46 mils. A local business has brought some Christmas cheer to Sugarloaf in the form of a 43-foot Christmas tree. WYLN stopped by SJM Auto Sales and Repairs on Route 93 today to check it out. The tree outside of SJM Auto Sales and Repairs on Route 93 in Sugarloaf stands 43 feet tall. It has 2,500 LED lights wrapped around it and has a 4-foot star placed on top, and the business is hoping to bring some Christmas cheer to the area. Owner Stephen Martonic spoke with us about why the business decided to put up this Christmas tree.
We feel we're part of the community here in the Sugarloaf Township, and we want to, the community has supported us for 20 years, and we want to give back to the community, and I hope this adds to everybody's Christmas spirit. And, in this day and age, everybody works a lot, and it's, just take a couple minutes out and enjoy the holiday, and I hope it brightens up some lives.
The tree was donated by a family from Sugarloaf Township who said the tree was old and they wanted to cut it down anyway. So what better way to do it than give it to a business to be decorated?
They donated to us, and we got some local businesses to help us get it cut down and get it transported over here. And the township police helped us to block the road because it was quite a feat just to get it here. And then another friend of mine, P&R Trucking, Robert and Peter helped us stand it up with their excavator, and then we did all the decorating. Me and my 3 guys, we worked on it and got it decorated up.
Not only does SJM have their 43-foot Christmas tree, but they have several other displays outside, hoping to spread cheer throughout the area and to all who drive by.
Every year we try to add a little bit something, it is a body shop, and the stigmatism of a body shop usually isn't of beauty. So even with our landscaping in the spring, we try to keep the place aesthetic and something to keep the in our corner here, Sugarloaf Township, beautiful.
SJM hopes to have an even bigger tree next year to keep this tradition going. Time now for a first look at our forecast. There were some snow showers in parts of our area today, but can we see any more? Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbachik's in the Weather Center with the details. Joe?
Yeah, that's right. We did have some of those rain and snow showers mixed across our area earlier this morning, and still got some lingering moisture over extreme northeastern PA and upstate New York. But again, all that's making its way out of our area. Again, you can see a little bit of that mixture is indicated by pinks and the blues, indicating some of the snow showers that were across our area early. Notice these temperatures over the past 24 hours. Again, still, you get 40s this time of year. It's still not too bad for December. And we're continuing to remain in the 40s, although some areas now are down in the 30s. A complete 7-day forecast coming up, including what we can expect for the weekend. So stick around. We'll have more for you. But right now, back to Ann.
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, details on a new business in our area who will provide medical equipment for veterans. Plus, a look at some holiday events taking place in our area. Stay tuned. More news is headed your way only on WYLN.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Chief Videographer Mike Lula, weather with meteorologist Joe Garbachik, sports with Eric DeBerardinis and Gabriella Justin.
Family owned and operated, the experienced professionals at Lehigh Tire have served the residents of the greater Hazleton area for over 55 years. From our full line of passenger, light truck, and commercial tires to our automotive services, including tune-ups, inspections, oil changes, and alignments.
Every time I've ever done business here, they've been very polite, straightforward, and the job gets done quickly and right.
Find the right tire for the right price today at Lehigh Tire.
We're here. We're here to fight this. We're here with board-certified oncologists. We're here with access to genetic counseling, clinical trials, and the most advanced treatment options. We're here with the strength of the region's leading health network. And now we're here in Hazleton, the new LVHN Cancer Center. We're here for you.
A new business that opened up in our area is getting some help thanks to Can-Be. WYLN's Gary Perna has the story.
There is a new business in the Can-Be Center in the Valmont Industrial Park. Performance Biomedical opened up a warehouse at Can-Be Center. The company handles medical equipment for veterans.
This morning, the Can-Be organization, along with the Northeastern Pennsylvania Alliance and the Wilkes Small Business Development Center, has actually taken a look at our organization. It was a partnership that was put together that allowed Performance Biomedical to partner with these organizations and obtain a large government contract for the Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania area. Yeah, we're a veteran-owned organization, and the service contract that we're able to take care of with the Wilkes-Barre VA is a veteran contract. We service veterans in 27 counties, as well as veterans in the community, as well as the public. And the contract allows us the opportunity to interact with veterans every day. We're truly happy to be able to do that. We find it an honor and a privilege that we're able to take care of them in their medical needs. And we also just find it an honor and a privilege that we're just able to, network with those individuals and to be able to grow a veteran-owned company and work with veterans.
Performance Biomedical has a showroom in Mountaintop, and the small business was just awarded a contract with the Department of Veterans Affairs to provide durable medical equipment services to veterans. Carter said this is a great opportunity for them to work with Can-Be.
Well, this location kind of chose me, and I'm glad that it did. It's a very large organization. It's a organization, and the location allows us for growth. And we wanted to start small. We didn't want a large warehouse, and this had everything that we needed. It came with a conference room, a great facility. It came with utilities that were included for a small startup to be successful.
Can-Be provides Ron with a great opportunity to locate his business and kind of get through that incubation stage. Yeah, he couldn't go into a warehouse, a large warehouse, that would have been too expensive for him and too much space. So the incubator here has created an opportunity for him to kind of locate the business. Can-Be provides a series of resources from mentors to interns to really tax credits and the access to the talent that's there at Can-Do and in the greater Hazleton area. So what Ron has been able to do is come to Can-Be to create an opportunity for his business so that he can add the strategic piece, the financial piece, and the mentorship so that he really feels like he has a team of people around him to help him grow the business here in the greater Hazleton region.
The company is small and only has about a handful of employees so far.
We have a total of 5 employees that work with us. My wife, who's one of the true business partners. We have a warehouse supervisor, several repair technicians who work on mobile scooters and ramps and so forth like that. We call them a medical equipment specialist, and we have an in-house personnel medical biller who is Pat Johnson. She actually does our medical billing side when we work with the private insurances outside of the VA center.
For more information on the business, you can give them a call at 888-506-3770. In West Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
Thank you, Gary. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast, plus a look at some annual holiday events that are sure to put you in the Christmas spirit. That and much more coming up here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
The Victoria story's a glorious story, the sweetest that's ever been told. They found they were handy at making fine candy for family and friends to behold. Word spread through the land that Victoria's candies would one day be leading the rest. Now that day is here, for the facts are quite clear that Victoria's candies are best.
At Whitetail Preserve, they pride themselves with giving their guests 5-star service. They are now open for lunch 6 days a week and offer limited delivery service for lunch to businesses in Cunningham, Valmont, and Humboldt Industrial Park. Call them at 570-384-2314. Need help finding gifts for friends and family this year? Watch WYLN's Holiday Shopping Showcase premiering Black Friday, November 27th. Check your local listings for broadcast times. Let us help you find that perfect gift this holiday season.
Tickets are now on sale for the annual Sounds of the Season concert at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton. Ring in the holidays with performances by the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana and the Freeland Community Choir under the direction of Jackie Wetzel. The audience will be invited to join in the singing of traditional holiday music along with full orchestra and chorus. Advance tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. Sounds of the Season is brought to you by these businesses.
Well, it is quite chilly outside. The winds are howling. We had the rain and snow showers mixed across our area earlier. And now, well, we kind of got some cold air in place. Here's a look at the graphic for today. And you'll be able to see for yourself that, yeah, well, we had the rain around prior to that when we had the warmer temperatures. Some colder temperatures came in. And as a result, we saw some of those rain and snow showers mixed across our area earlier today, and pretty much most of the activity continues to make its way out of our area. Still some across extreme northeastern Pennsylvania. There you can see that, as indicated by some pinks and blues, a little bit of some rain, snow showers mixed. The rest of us, just a couple of flakes, couple of sprinkles. That pretty much is about it. Live Lehigh tire conditions, we're sitting in at 35 degrees. And in terms of measurable precipitation, liquid, 0.03 of an inch, and there's the winds coming in at about 10 miles per hour, and that, of course, making it feel much colder than what the actual air temperature indicates. 36 now, Mount Pocono, 41. Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport, 42 in Williamsport, 43 in Selinsgrove, 39 in State College. Only in the lower 40s in the Wyoming Valley area. And again, there you can see some of those rain and snow showers mixed across our area, especially over extreme northeastern Pennsylvania. But again, things kind of diminish as we head through the overnight hours. Tomorrow, not looking too bad. I think we should be dry. In fact, the next several days, we're going to continue to be dry. Temperature-wise, again, we're dropping down lower 30s tonight. We got some 40s as we head into tomorrow. And again, dropping down into the 30s, maybe some upper 20s as we head into early Saturday morning. So the drier air making its way into our area for the ending part of our work week. And indications are going into next week, in fact, still dealing with some mild temperatures. Colder weather out toward the west. So for the most part, I think we should be up into the 40s for daytime highs. And again, that's not too bad for December. Extended forecast looking like this. 42 for tomorrow. In fact, we're going to continue to be in the 40s over the next several days. And it looks like we should see some dry weather, at least for the next 7 or more days. But despite some of those decent temperatures throughout the daytime hours, as the sun drops and sets, notice those overnight lows, 20s to near 30 degrees. So it does kind of get chilly at night. 6-6, our daytime Pennsylvania pick 2 numbers, the pick 3, 431, and the pick 4, 6-1. 3-4. The pick 5 number 02616 and a treasure hunt number 6716 24 and 28. We'll have a lot more for you coming up after this break.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer-dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
WYLN is proud to announce a huge technical upgrade to our channels that will bring a better digital picture and expanded coverage area to viewers all over northeastern and central Pennsylvania. In addition to Channel 35.1 in Hazleton, you can watch a crystal clear picture in Berwick and Columbia County on Channel 47.1 and in East Stroudsburg on Channel 24.1. And we're proud to announce Pennsylvania's newest TV station, Channel 9.1 in Williamsport, serving Lycoming, Montour, Northumberland, and Union counties. Now more than ever, WYLN is your local network.
Watch Off the Beaten Path on WYLN TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed.
Today, WYLN stopped by a local church to preview an annual holiday celebration. Our Julie Stefanovich has more.
Volunteers are hard at work setting up for Christ Lutheran Church of Hazleton's 17th annual Christkindlfest. The name comes from the German origin meaning the Christ Child celebration. The event includes a Tannenbaum tea room and a whole host of other activities. Today, we spoke with Pastor Wayne Lupo.
There will be live entertainment, and you can enjoy that while you're sitting in our tea room, our Victorian tea room, enjoying some tea or wassail, some homemade scones and finger sandwiches. Very elegant experience.
A big attraction for people attending Christkindlfest year after year is the Fantanini Nativity display. It is artfully crafted, and the narration tells a story of Christ's birth.
That's, again, a very elaborate display, and the shows are offered every half hour. They last about 20 minutes in duration, and it's a wonderful way to spend Advent as we look forward to the birth of our Lord Jesus.
In addition to enjoying the nativity scene or socializing over tea and scones, there will also be crafts, tricky trays, homemade baked goods, and a gift shop for people who still have names to check off of their Christmas list. Christkindlfest will be held this Saturday and Sunday, December 5th and 6th from noon until 5 p.m. Christ Lutheran Church is at 210 West Green Street in Hazleton. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thank you, Julie. Well, the 12th annual Sounds of the Season concert will be held this Saturday, December 5th at 7 p.m. at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center. This year's performance will feature the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Bob Lagana and the Freeland Community Choir under the direction of Jackie Wetzel. Tickets are still on sale for Sounds of the Season's Ring in the Holiday. Tickets are $12 for adults and $5 for children under the age of 10. If you are interested in tickets, you may purchase them through an orchestra or choral member, and tickets will be available at the door the night of the performance. As always, Sounds of the Season is produced in cooperation with the Alice C. Wiltsey Center, WYLN TV 35, the DeMelfi School of Music, Hazleton Standard Speaker, the Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, and Service Electric Cablevision. And of course, WYLN will tape the entire show and broadcast it during the month of December. Here at WYLN, we've always prided ourselves in being your home for the holiday station. And for those who could not attend Wednesday's Can Do Community Christmas, featuring several students from around the area, WYLN taped the program in its entirety. And we now have when you can watch it here and only here on WYLN. The first showing of Can Do Christmas will be this coming Monday, December 7th at 12:30 p.m. As we've mentioned, Sounds of the Season will take place 7 p.m. at the Wiltsey Center this Saturday, December 5th. WYLN will also tape that program in its entirety. The first showing of Sounds of the Season, if you cannot make it to the show, will be Thursday, December 10th. At 11 a.m. To see these lists of dates and times, you can check out our Facebook page, WYLN News. Coming up next, Eric DeBaradinas is in with sports here on WYLN. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik will have one final look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
On the next Warrior Summit Outdoors, I think about warriors of days gone by and how they recovered from combat in the great outdoors. And as part of looking back into history, I'm going to visit the manufacturer of an old-fashioned rifle, the muzzle-loader flintlock. History can teach a lot, and we'll be learning on the next Warrior Summit Outdoors.
Ty Wortman was set to coach Mahanoy area boys basketball last season, but then he found out his wife was having twins, so he stepped down before ever coaching a game. A year later, Wortman is ready to lead North Schuylkill boys basketball. The new coach is a very active presence at Spartans practice, but yesterday he took a break from running around to describe what to expect from his team.
Our style is physical pressure, in-your-face type of intensity, for 32 minutes is basically what we demand of our players. So it's going to be a fun brand of basketball. Offensively, we want to move the ball and give ourselves a chance to score in a variety of ways. But our bread and butter is going to be defense.
North Schuylkill will heavily rely on contributions from two of their football standouts, Tevin Murray and Major Jordan, who gained valuable leadership last year.
They're like basically all-time great athletes at our school. So whenever you have a chance to coach kids like that, it's just a great honor and a pleasure to coach anybody like that. They're great leaders, and hopefully they'll carry us in the basketball court.
Wortman will battle a high school buddy in the Spartans' first game this Friday, with North Schuylkill hosting Shenandoah Valley and their head coach, Robbie Miller. Miller's Blue Devils return all 5 starters and their entire bench. The inexperience was at times detrimental last year, but is beneficial now.
Well, it helps a lot. I mean, lack of leaders creates more leaders. So the fact that we didn't have leaders at the beginning of last year helped to create more ready for this year. They're starting to understand that what's best for the team isn't always what's best for the guy. No iron team, all that stuff you've heard before. We're trying to put a banner on the wall that's above us right now that we haven't done since I've been here. We haven't put one up since the 70s.
Shenandoah goes 12 deep, but if they are able to put that banner up, the main reason will be junior point guard Joel Santana, possibly the best talent in the league.
His instincts, his playmaking ability, his quickness are all things that we haven't seen at Shenandoah Valley in a long time, probably in the Schuylkill League in a long time. His goal this year is to take those skills and to become a great leader so people could follow him with those great skills.
Since other teams want to hopefully just worry about me, that gives my team more opportunity to score. So the more they worry about me, the more my team can score and the more we can win as a team.
Stay tuned. Coming up, Joe Garbacik is in with a final look at the forecast.
The Victoria story's a glorious story, the sweetest that's ever been told. They found they were handy at making fine candy for family and friends to behold. Word spread through the land that Victoria's candies would one day be leading the rest. Now that day is here, for the facts are quite clear that Victoria's candies are best.
Well, it is that time of year, of course, the colder temperatures as we're in December, but overall, when I show you the 7-day forecast, it's actually not looking too bad, but a little bit of a taste of winter we had earlier this morning. We saw some of those rain and snow showers around, some of them kind of coating the ground just a little bit, giving us a taste of winter for December. But you know what? We're going to be looking at 40s the next several days, and again, that's not too bad for this time of year. We're going to take it as long as we can get it. In fact, the next week, 2 weeks, even beyond, potential of looking at temperatures continuing to remain above average compared to where we should be for this time of year. Now, as we go into tomorrow, looking like a pretty decent day across our area. We're going to be looking at sunshine, a few clouds around, should be dry, shouldn't have to worry about any type of precipitation. And again, this mild weather, these above average temperatures will continue to stick around with us for quite some time. They're not going to go anywhere. We're going to be looking at unseasonably warm, above average across at least the eastern third or more of the United States of America. This is where the colder air will be bottled up in the Pacific Northwest. But for our area, enjoy while it lasts, temperature-wise. So we got 40s right across the board, but also keep in mind when the sun sets, we do have those cold temperatures that will settle in this time of year. So despite the mild temperatures, not bad for the daytime hours, it gets chilly, kind of cold at night. 20s to near 30 degrees.
All right, so no more rain. I mean, I got up and I was driving in snow.
Yeah, how about that?
The snow, and then it went to rain, and then all of a sudden the sun came out. So it was a little bit of a crazy day, but I didn't think I'd see it already. I mean, I know it's December, but we were on a good run.
Well, we're fortunate.
We were on a good run.
Yeah.
Unseasonably warm is something good to see.
It is good, yeah. May last the rest of December, we'll see.
All right, sounds good to me.